Hey guys, Aaron here, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that I personally wish I didn't have to talk about, or I didn't think I needed to talk about, or that should be talked about here on this channel. But if you guys saw at the end of the last NES Pursuit video, there's some stuff going on that's pretty heartbreaking and really hard for this show and everybody involved. Our cameraman Andy, his daughter was just a few weeks ago diagnosed with leukemia, and it's hard. It's one of those things that, you know, I wish didn't happen or wish we didn't have to talk about. But a little backstory for you guys is that Andy, I, and Ricky have been best friends for a very long time, junior high, high school. And I'm not talking just like, oh, these guys are friends and talk here and there. I'm talking like tighter than tight, tighter than you can imagine. All our wives hung out in high school together. They have been best friends since the beginning of time. They're the kids that you can see pictures of since they were, you know, in elementary school, playing together, growing up together. And we've been the same way, super tight with Andy's family. Been there for all of their kids' births since everything. We've been through everything together with them. To this day, we hang out every week religiously. You know, Monday Night Madness is where we get together and eat dinner every week. And although it's changed recently, and I feel like this needed to be brought up so that you guys know, because there has been a little bit of, you know, slowness in some of the videos coming out. And this is part of it. And the story goes really, for this, as much of a story it is you know, Andy's family noticed some earaches or different things on their daughter, Chloe, and they basically went to get it all checked out. And long story short, that one thing led to another where they said, hey, besides this, there's a lump back here. They went to get it checked out to see if it was a tumor, and it wasn't. It ended up being leukemia. And cancer is hard. It's hard. Both my parents went through it last year. You know, they're older and they beat it, but you know, cancer is one of those things that you don't wish upon anybody, upon your worst enemy. But when your friends go through something like Andy and Jillian are going through right now, to where your 6-year-old little daughter gets diagnosed with leukemia, so young, you know, so innocent, and hasn't done anything wrong in the world, it's hard. It's hard to even fathom being there for them. We're there for them. We're doing everything we can for them, but it's hard. And to see Andy and Jillian in the state they're in right now is unbearable almost. I almost can't look at Jillian or speak to her without crying. And I will say, one of the hardest things I've ever done, and this sounds dumb, but was to I went to the hospital a few weeks ago. It's really hard. And I gotta just like hug Andy, and just seeing like one of your best friends like fall apart. It was hard. And it just sucks because there's like nothing like I can do. The best way to help, I feel, you know, because I can't do anything to physically change her or help her or even help their family, but be there for them. And it's hard because I'm trying to be, you know, from what I can bring. It's like, what can anybody bring except our thoughts or prayers? And for me, I try, when I visit them, I try to be more like the fun force, you know, for Chloe, you know, not let her think about what she's going through, or not let her, you know, she knows she's sick, but she doesn't, you know, kids don't understand the word cancer. So I'm just trying to be like the fun force there. And the way I wanted to help was just to make you guys aware of what's going on by letting you guys know that they did start a thing called Give Forward. It's like Kickstarter, it's like GoFundMe, any of that, but it's just like a one-time donation. And just with the audience we have, I thought that if there's anything I can do for them, it's to, help give them support. And whether you can do it in money form, if you can't, don't even stress, don't even worry. That's not what this is all about completely, but just to be there for support, I'll leave links below for that, for the Give Forward account. And if you want to donate, that would be awesome. This is something that not only is hard, emotionally and physically on your bodies and your soul and your mind, but also in the real sense of what life is, and sadly in the real world, this stuff is extremely costs money. They did just get a house too, like a few days before it happened, and everything went through, so there's no turning back. So it's a lot for them. It's hard. It's the journey that they're on. Chloe is going to be in chemo on and off for the next 2 years, and it's going to be the hardest 2 years they've ever been through. And what we can offer them, even as you guys, if you can't offer any sort of support in money, even if it's $1, that's fine. If you can't do any of it, it's totally cool and understandable. I'll leave links for Jillian's Facebook or Andy's Instagram, just so you guys can send them a simple, we're thinking of you, or we're praying for you, whatever you believe, that's cool with us. Whatever you want to wish upon them, they will gladly accept. I did call Jillian before this, and just to talk to her a little bit on the way home, and she was saying that she was blown away by you guys, in the retro gaming community. And I know other people are probably going to see this video too, but specifically from my audience is why I have an audience, because of video games. And she was floored by your guys' responses, and it floored me. It's like touching to see how much you guys care. So that's it. Just keep praying for them, and or thinking of them, whatever you wish to do. Thanks.